Hey, what's up, Star Status? It's 3D the Rap Star, aka is the Benz Man. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram at It's the Benz Man. That's ITSTHEBENZMAN. And in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about should you upgrade? Well, it's not really an upgrade. I only call it an upgrade because it's newer. So should you upgrade from a CL to a S Coupe? And the reason why I'm saying this because the CL is getting a little bit older. So you may have had it for a while thinking, wait, should I get an S Coupe now? Maybe I'll entertain it. But maybe you don't know really what the differences is. So I had my CL for about 5 years. And now I am going on having this S Coupe for, believe, about 3 to 4 years. Now I need everyone to leave in the comments, what kind of Benz do you have? Do you have the S Coupe? Or do you have a CL? You know, and what trim you got and the color. Now remember, I never wanted this to be about which one is better. They both are better and depending on what you are looking for. So I really don't like when we compare them or say, oh, this one's better than this one. It's more so just what you prefer. But I will say that the technology in this car is lightning years ahead of what the CL had. Now, this was my CL right here. You know, I had it chrome red, very nice car. I liked the car. I just had it for a really long time, and I felt like it was time to move on. And the car did give me its fair share of problems as well. Now, here is a couple of photos of both cars, and surprisingly, I don't think enough people will recognize this, but the cars are very similar in looks. I know we like to think the CL would stand out its own. When the S Coupe came out, they modernized it, which it was true because a lot of other cars did look like the S Coupe. And, you know, that's one of the reasons we hold back on saying, I'll just keep my CL because it doesn't have that distinctive look. But if you look at the two, they rather look closer than they look different. And believe it or not, I used to have people walk by, as you know, I wrapped the S Coupe in like the chrome green color. They would say, hey, that car used to be red, huh? And I often have to tell them, no, that was a different car. So they look more similar, believe it or not, than they do different. But us real ones know that they kind of look nothing alike, if you really know. But this car did give me a fair share of problems. So I will say that starting off, if you're looking at both, the S Coupe, you will be less problematic. So on reliability alone, I would say yes, it is worth upgrading. But remember, that's just my experience of the car alone. Another thing let's touch on, the sound. Now, if you got a CL 63 or 65, close your ears, because this is more so the CL 550 versus the S 550 Coupe. Now, if you notice, the S 550, it has a light growl. The CL 550 stock was more quieter, and that's why I had to get exhaust work done to it. Now, it wasn't totally quiet. I definitely heard it. You hear both, but on the S Coupe, they made it have like a more exotic growl when you put it in sport mode. It had like a more exotic sound and feel when you punch on it. So remember, for right now, I'm talking CL 550, S 550 Coupe. So in terms of driving them as well, the S 550 Coupe has started to feel like it was an AMG. It had an AMG feel to it. So just based on the way the car felt when driving it and the way it sounded, even one of my bros was like, hey, I think this car already have a tune. And we was thinking of something had to be done to the exhaust. But when we looked it up, it is stock. You know, that 449 horsepower had a kick over the original CL 550. And I'm not going to lie, when I was driving the CL 550, it felt like a normal car. When I would get in my bro CL63, you seen the difference. But now, upon getting the S550 Coupe, it already kind of snaps. It already kind of handles like it's its own AMG. You know, them twin turbos get to going, that 449 horsepower get to going. And everywhere you look up, they will tell you that even for the S550, the car is no slouch. But on the CL550, it was fast, but I did feel like it was lacking in over-the-top speed. Now, one of the main reasons people don't upgrade is they say they don't like the look of the S Coupe. They're fine with their CL550 because they modernized that way the S Coupe look like every other Benz. The C Coupe looks just like it, and I can say that that is very much true. But it is still a nice car. Like one of my bros, Al, he said that I helped his friend make a decision into not getting one because he said he seen, you know, what the S Coupe looked like and he just didn't like the look. And I agree with that. So either way you go, they are both great cars. But look at this. S Coupe has, you know, fragrance in the dash. You know, this stuff is not cheap as well. It's over like $100. So you got to think to yourself, do you want to smell good, or do you want your car to smell good? So that's just another thing it got. I feel like it's more defined with everything. The steering wheel just looks better. And remember, I love the CL. It's still my favorite looking Benz to date, with the S Coupe, you know, being a slight second. But with that said, yes, you should keep your CL. The CL do have a lot of good features. You know, it had night vision. They had some where you can get the Zenio seats. You know, they had a premium sound system at the time. So everything in that car was good. But if this car is newer, you know, it better be better. And which it was. So the S Coupe actually delivered on that. You know, look at all the stuff, you know. Another thing was the ambient lighting. They had more colors when it came out. You had your 7 or 8 standard colors over what the CL had, you know, and I always thought that was a good touch. The ambient lighting at nighttime lights up and fills up the cabin. And so if you don't really care about looks or, you know, the new features or the way this one feels or the way it handles, you know, then go ahead and keep the CL. But I am here to tell you that when the S Coupe came out, that it actually was and is a better car than the CL. But it's not better because of perspective. It's all about how you look at it, which one you like. So that's what it really comes down to. But I just wanted to point some things out in the video that I noticed when I got the S Coupe that made me kind of not want to go back to a CL, because everything besides, you know, that rare look is better. But I understand the people that got it for that rare look. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You know, signing off, Benz Man.